Big, sexy Leon Sly. Available right now at Crossroad Cues. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous cue. Kudos to our good friend, one of the masters of the universe when it comes to cue making, Mr. Leon Sly. The man, the myth, and the legend from Maryland. Leon's work is extra clean all the way around. Look at that finish just gleaming back at the camera right there. That finish looks like glass. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. This is a Boar style cue. Boar style cue. No, Leon didn't steal one of Tony's designs, but this cue definitely has some black boar type character traits to it. If you notice, starting off at the forearm here, you have Gabon Ebony with 8 speared points. I wouldn't even call those floating points because these points are all individual inlays. So you have a total of 8, 4 high and 4 short, or 4 long and 4 short, 4 long and 4 not so long right there. Or you can say 4 high, 4 low. How's that? Anyway, you have a total of 248 inlays. 248 inlays. Starting off over here below the joint, that is all real silver. And I'm going to save the best for last in case you haven't noticed yet on that joint right there. I'll give you a hint. That is a super joint. I like to call these inlays fleur-de-lis. It's not really what they are, but if you can't tell yet by me turning it under the light there, that is real silver. So you have sterling silver at the joint in each of the points, above the wrap, below the wrap, and then down by the crown butt cap. The 248 inlays consist of silver, red coral. You can see the little hints of red coral inlaid intricately right in the center right here. And then you have just a colossal amount of inlay work all together. Take a look at that as I kind of zoom in for you a little bit. You can see how each inlay has been inlaid in just with absolute perfection right there. Again, you have silver, red coral, and then you have Elforyn. Leon, with his Maryland accent, likes to call it Elforyn. I believe it's called Elforyn. There's a lot of different ways that you can pronounce it, but it's an ivory substitute. So there is no ivory in this cue. There are no natural materials in the cue either. So it can be shipped all over the world. I will tell you that Leon Sly has a 3 to 4 year wait. If you would like to get a cue like this made by Leon, you're going to wait for 3 to 4 years, maybe more, because he's got a very long wait list. He has a lot of orders that he's fulfilling. We are very good friends with Leon, and we consider it a great privilege that we do get to get some of his cues from time to time. This is a pigskin wrap separating the front and the back of the cue. You also have Gabon Ebony on the butt sleeve. Again, just doused, just absolutely saturated with inlay work. Look at that. Give you another close-up right there on it. Love that design. Love it, love it, love it. Back to the joint. This is a Elforyn with a super joint. This is a radial pin. I do have a twin to this cue with one slight variation. Instead of the red, I've got blue. I am hiding it from you guys and girls. Maybe once this one sells, somebody can persuade me to sell the other one. But I had both of them built at the same time. I'm intending to keep the other one, but just like many of you, I probably have too many cues and I probably should sell it. Maybe you can do me a favor and just persuade me to sell it. It's off the market for right now. That might change maybe tomorrow, maybe next week. Anyway, look at how beautiful this Leon Sly custom cue is. The reason I say that Leon is one of the masters of the universe when it comes to cue making, there are many different things that he does, and he excels at all of them. So, number one, his point work, whether he's doing these speared points or whether he's doing long points, the points are always perfectly straight. I love his use of silver in his cues. The cues always play really, really good, but his fit, finish, and overall craftsmanship, I would put it up there with anybody in the world. And I mean that literally. And I've had the privilege of having some of the best cues in the world come through here. Leon's work is just extra, extra, extra clean. Take a look at that silver in this cue. Look at that. I love that design. I really, really do. You've got the crown butt cap at the bottom right here with the Sly logo. This is a 15.7 ounce butt. 15.7. That is natural weight. It is forward weighted. Forward weighted. That super joint right there, it actually contains some aircraft aluminum. I don't know why it does what I'm about to tell you. I can't prove the science, but the proof's in the pudding. When you strike a ball, that ball, it's incredible. It really is how well you can move the ball with the super joint. And that's even with a maple shaft. I had a conversation with Leon. He said people can play with a maple shaft and you're going to get lower deflection because of that joint. I personally like to use keel wood, but I will tell you this. Out of all the combinations that I've hit balls with, stainless steel joints, natural joints, phenolic joints, and on and on and on, I would say this is definitely one of my all-time favorites, the super joint with the Elforyn right there. I'll give you one more look at this. We're going to have it on the website if it makes it that long at crossroadcues.com. Again, skip the 3 to 4 year wait and pick up a gorgeous, gorgeous cue that I promise you're not going to want to put down. It really, really hits the ball well. I attached one of my keel woods to the other one that's built just like this, and I was thoroughly impressed, but I knew what to expect. Leon's cues always play good. Nice heavy shafts. Both of these are very heavy. One is 4 ounce, the other is 4.2, 13 millimeter. All the white in the cue, again, is Elforyn, so we can ship this cue anywhere on the planet. And the best part about it is this: with 248 inlays, you would expect to pay close to $5,000 or more for a cue like this. We are doing it as an online special right here at Crossroad Cues, only $39.50. That's right, you heard me right. 248 inlays, loaded with silver, real leather wrap. You've got the red coral in there with that boar design made by Mr. Leon Sly. Only $39.50 plus shipping. If you need some financing, we have some options for you on the website. If you would like some close-up pictures, I will be loading them to the site soon. We've got a bunch of other cues and cases available. And if you have bought from us before, you will know that we ship out lightning fast. Take a look at our website, crossroadcues.com. Big Leon Sly in the house.